It's really difficult to pick a favourite, particularly when you produce so many events each year. But if I did have to pick a favourite, I would probably choose Pure Voices. It's been over a decade now that Pure Voices has been running, and for most of that time it's been here at the Union Chapel. Seeing the children take to the stage is really, really exciting. The atmosphere builds and builds, and there are huge rounds of applause as all the different choirs take to the stage to perform. We take 3 songs that all the children sing together as a massed choir. So on any given evening you can have a choir that's as big as 500 or 600 children. We mix up the repertoire so that the 3 massed songs that all the children sing are very different. We'll choose something that is popular, something that has been in the charts recently, or choose a classic song or even a classical song. We've done all sorts of things, from Beethoven through to classic Motown. It's our job as educators to pick something new, to introduce something new to the children. So we'll often pick a piece of world music, often something sung in another language that is a challenge to sing, a challenge to learn, but also kind of broadens the horizons of all the people taking part in Pure Voices. Preparations for Pure Voices usually start around Easter time, when we get all of the choir leaders together to show them the choice of the 3 massed songs, do a little bit of rehearsing together as a group so that the teachers are ready to go away and work with their choirs for 2 or 3 months coming up to the concerts, which are usually in June or July. Perhaps the most exciting part of Pure Voices is seeing the children perform their own song. So as well as the mass songs, each choir comes up and sings a song of their choosing, and that really can be anything they like. So we've had all sorts of songs. Some people tend to go for modern songs that are in the charts. Others go for maybe classic songs from the 60s or the 70s. Others choose world music. Some choose to sing a cappella. It really is down to the individual schools and choirs to pick something that they really want to sing that the audience is going to love. Another thing that Pure Voices does is it gives the children the opportunity to perform with live musicians. So we always have a live band, a rhythm section, and more recently we've added a horn section to the Pure Voices band, which is great. It's loads of fun. I love arranging for the group. It means we can do classic songs from kind of the 60s, 70s, 80s, all that sort of lovely Motown and soul stuff works really well, as well as being able to kind of arrange more modern songs or different styles of songs for the band. It makes it really enjoyable for us as musicians, as well as for the children to work and interact with a live group. It's always really fun to watch the children as they hear the band for the first time, because they all turn round to see where the sound is coming from. It's really, really lovely for the children to be able to interact musically with a group of professional musicians. And there's nothing we love more than when the young musicians from the schools come and join us and sit in with the band. When we started the concert series, we made a conscious decision not to make it a competition, which doesn't mean that year on year the choirs aren't trying to get better, trying to improve, trying something a little bit more challenging, wanting to really grow. But what it does mean is that there is no sense of a winner, and it doesn't matter whether your choir is 40 or 50 or 60, or whether it's 5 or 6. It doesn't matter whether your choir has been going for 3 or 4 years, or whether it's the very first time that your choir is going to sing in public. Everybody's welcome at Pure Voices. It's that open, friendly approach that I think has made Pure Voices so popular. Over the years, we've had in excess of 6,000 children come and perform. And it's so much fun to see these young people grow in confidence, take to the stage and sing to their friends, family, and a huge audience at the Union Chapel. It's one of the country's greatest venues, and to be able to come and perform here each year is a thrill for us as musicians, but it's an even bigger thrill for the children and a huge, huge thrill for all of the audience that come every year to watch the performances. You could probably say the audience have the best seat in the house. I guess you could say that the children are the ones that get the most out of it. But I'd probably argue it's me that has the most fun. I think I've got the best seat in the house. I've got wonderful musicians surrounding me. I've got these enthusiastic, brilliant young musicians singing in choirs right in front of me. And we're filling the Union Chapel with music night after night and year after year. So I hope Pure Voices goes on for another 10 years. It's been fantastic so far, and I hope it continues for many, many more years to come.